Hey guys, this is Angie. I want to talk to you today about our really cool color-coded containers that are going to help you maximize your fitness goals in our Beachbody programs. So, the color-coded containers come with most of our programs, including our annual all-access Beachbody On Demand, which is our newest release, our newest option, and it's pretty darn cool. So, how do you use these to get your best results? These containers will show you how much of what types of foods to eat to make sure that you feel good, that you have the energy to work out, and you start getting those either weight loss, and some people like to maintain or even gain weight. It just depends on what your goals are, right? So if you ordered DVDs, then you will get one of these in the mail with your DVD package. If you have Beachbody All Access On Demand, these come with every single one of our programs, but they don't come in the mail when you get the all access. You have to go to your program, you go to the side profile, and you pick out the guide, and then you can print off the different parts of the guide that you need to be able to use. Today, for examples, I am going to show you how to go and figure out what bracket you're in and how many of these containers you're going to be able to use when you're eating throughout your day. I'll be using the 21 Day Fix Extreme guide just because that's the one I started with and it's just easy to go through. So in your guides, you want to go through and you want to read all the different options because this is what's going to give you your game plan, right? So right here, our container system. Our green is for vegetables. Our purple is for fruits. Red is your proteins, yellow is carbohydrates, blue is your healthy fats, and orange is for your seeds and dressings. So now you know what you've got, but you get to eat more than one of these per day. It depends on which calorie bracket you're in. So you're going to go over to here and you're going to figure out which calorie bracket you're in. Right at the top here, you're going to figure out your baseline calorie needs. So you enter in your weight at the top, and at the bottom you multiply 11, 12, or 13. 11 is if you are a desk job, if you are not active at all. 12 is if you're moderately active. So if you're up and about 4 hours a day, walking around doing things like that, or you do just light activities. And then 13 is if you have a job where you're on your feet all day, I would say retail, or if you do construction, or I'm trying to think, I'm a fitness instructor, definitely I'm in the 13 bracket. So you take your weight and you multiply it by whether you're sedentary, moderate, or active, and you get your calorie baseline. Then you're going to figure out your calorie needs. So this one, because it's 21 Day Fix Extreme, it says add to 450 calories. What that means is with this program, they are estimating you're going to burn 450 calories about every day when you do your workout, okay? Now, if you're doing hammer and chisel, that will have a different calorie need right there. If you're doing plyo, it'll be different. If you're doing 22-minute hardcore, so you have to look at each one. Don't just go by what I'm saying right now. It depends on which program you're doing, okay? Then at the bottom, you have your target. If you're trying to lose weight, then you want to have a little bit of a calorie deficit. So your calorie deficit for this program is 750 calories. After you go through all of this mathematics, you come over here, and there are several different columns of calorie different columns, A, B, C, D, of different calorie needs and how many containers you're going to eat based on where you're at. So what I like about this is that on the first one, the A, is that you have 1,200 to 1,500 calories. We don't always eat exactly to the calorie needs, so it gives you kind of a little fluctuation, right? And then your next one is 1,500 to 1,800, and it goes on. So let's go to the 1,500 to 1,800 calorie bracket, okay? If you're in that bracket, you are going to eat 4 greens, 4 vegetables per day. You're going to eat 3 fruits per day. You're going to eat 4 proteins, 3 carbs, only 1 blue, only 1 healthy fat, and only 1 seeds and dressings, okay? And you'll do that throughout the day, kind of mixing and mixing them up throughout the day. You want to try to make sure you're eating protein at least with each meal so that you get that protein need in. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is some people get where they're under the 1,200 calories. Never ever eat under the 1,200 calorie bracket, because baseline human activity, just your basic going through the day, you need 1,200 calories just to function as a human. You need 1,200 calories for your brain to work, for you to digest your food, just to walk around, to sleep, to eat, those kinds of things. So you never want to go into too big of a deficit. The other thing I want to talk about is that calorie deficit. So sometimes what I find out from people is they look at this, they see what calorie bracket they're in, and they freak out, like totally freak out. They're like, I can't eat that many calories, because what have we been taught? We've been taught to diet. We've been taught to restrict our calories, restrict. And so that's what we think. And you know what? It works at first. And so you think you're doing the right thing by doing 1,000 calories a day. So this is what happens. At 1,000 calories a day, your body initially says, awesome, 1,000 calories a day, we drop that weight. And so that's why you see the weight loss go at first. And then because you're eating less than what your body needs, your body thinks it's starving. And it thinks it's not going to get enough food, and it doesn't know that you're going to eat tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So it starts storing everything you eat as fat. And so even though you're saying, all I do is eat salads all day long. Well, yeah, your body thinks it's starving and it eats fat. So it stores everything as fat. So when you trust the system and you bump up the calorie brackets, that's when you get your weight loss in. So trust it and follow those brackets. Okay? So each in here, I'm going to give you just a couple more things and then I'm going to jump off. This will show you the different foods that that are approved in each container system. The ones at the top are the ones that are more the healthier choice. The ones at the bottom, a little less healthy. So you get to choose and then you get to mix it up. That's how you use our system. And let me know if you have any questions and I can answer them for you. But that's how you're going to get started. And I really want to see you guys taking advantage of these containers. Have a great day, okay? Bye.